for the Paul Bunyan Trophy. Michigan heads on the road to take on Michigan State. Let's see if we can pull out a victory and keep Paul home for the fourth year in a row. Thanks for watching. Go Blue.
The concept of little brother is a common theme across rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of a matchup. When the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs, there is nothing little when these brothers start battling. Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get first crack at it today. When the Spartans and Wolverines tangled last year, Michigan came out on top by a touchdown, 24-17. Neither team really had vintage seasons, but for the Wolverines, beating both of their rivals had to alleviate some of the disappointment.
It certainly did. I think anytime they're playing a rivalry game, it really comes down to the mistakes and not turning the football over. That was the difference in the game last year. Sparty turned it over once. Michigan did not. Colson Loveland had a big game at tight end for the Wolverines. I think in this game, David, who takes care of the football the best? I think that determines who wins.
Yeah, and Michigan State had almost 100 yards more of offense, so they moved the football, but you're right. It's those critical mistakes. And Michigan, last year, very successful against their rivals. Can they continue that trend?
The sweet feet buy a little time. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Quickly out to the tight end. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Lets it fly. It's caught. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Wolverines line it up with a 1st and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Go straight ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus touchdown, Michigan! They grab the early lead.
Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, set the tone, make it a statement. 4th and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense, capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Michigan State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do...
Turning it on! That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
I gotta say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Childs. Makes the grab. Pulled down for the tackle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll take another shot here. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass, it's Child. With the catch, it's McCray. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. Touchdown Wolverines! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Akron. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the air, it's Childs. Finds the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut! Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, they'll mark it at the 33. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's McCray. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking for a man. It's Childs. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Spartans! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McCulley. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, the ground game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something.
Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Childs. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, and he will be short of the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Time to take a shot. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. And you just saw just 2 seasons ago, when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
He's got it again. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Marshall. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Got room to work. There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Belly. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
Fires to the big fella.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Caught close to the marker, it's McCulley. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Lost a throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's McCulley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. Gonna take a shot. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They stop him in his tracks, trying to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you know, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
The Spartans in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Childs. Got his man quickly. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's McCray. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. To the air on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the 2nd half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
A fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Belly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass, it's Childs. Got it behind the line, it's Belly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Marsh. Turning it on! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. There's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Haynes. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide side, so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've set the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Lets it fly on the move. Makes the catch down the right side. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo going.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st down. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Got his man in the middle. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They'll try to get outside. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
To throw, it's Underwood. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Caught near the sticks. It's McCray. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man on the outside. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
No, there's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. The offense coughs it up. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. The lone back's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Got a little space. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And this is so frustrating late in the game when you got to get the football back and you can't stop them. My goodness, this drive's been going play after play after play. This defense has got to find a way to bow up, make something happen, get a stop, and get the football back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They're just hoping to get a little breathing room for the punt. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll try to run it in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the pummeling has started. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. The Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much. In the rivalry, in the conference play, in recruiting, Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. Just takes one play, David.
Yeah, and these guys are a bunch of underdog guys, right? These guys are the ones that are talked about in this rivalry as inferior to Michigan all the time. You've got a chance to keep fighting, show what's inside your chest.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Childs. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Kelly. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and
Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And the Spartans will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not
Michigan's Bryce Underwood will kneel down once, and the Wolverines coming in East Lansing and winning dominating fashion 42-20 over Michigan State.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
A
Reese Davis, and this
convincing
has been
Michigan
another
win.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bryce Underwood 20-20, 239, 3 touchdowns. Haynes 21-73. Marshall scored along with C.J. Hester. Touchdowns went to Donovan McCulley, Brady Crew scoring, and Marlon Fly. No interceptions or fumble recoveries. Dominic Zavala 6 for 6 on extra points, 0 for 1 on field goal attempts. Hollenbach, 4 punts. His kick return was 23 yards from Amarion Stewart, and then Amarion Stewart an 84-yard punt return touchdown in that first quarter. And Michigan convincingly beats up on little brother Michigan State 42-20 over and wins the Paul Bunyan Trophy. Yeah!